My understanding and my passion for the community, I think it started when I was a community psychiatric nurse, early 1993. I was observing there were a lot of duplication and lack of networking among the people, NGOs, NPOs, which were working in the community. Then that is what said to myself and with the executive of National Peace Accord Trust, let's try and bring the network of all the organizations. That was year 2000. Network Action Group came into action, and we had 42 organizations. And I think from 2000 it really grew, because by then I was a chairperson of NAG, and then the deputy, it was Mr. Harrison, who have retired also, and who was a CEO for Pagamise. And it was very important for us as executive to have people who were their executive in their organization, because it was easy to try and market the concept to government. And at the end of the day, we ended up having people from Department of Health, Department of Education, Department of Social Development. And so that was the birth of NAG. When we're talking about political violence in South Coast, when I talk about South Coast, I'm talking about Ugu district, which it have got 6 small municipalities. And they were fighting, burning houses, people, they were running from home. It was political in the sense that it was ANC and Inkatha. The impact of HIV/AIDS, it was too much, because these kids, they were dying, staying with grannies who have buried their sons or daughters during political violence. And so you were dealing with the grannies who were grieving, you were dealing with the orphans which were grieving. In other words, the programs of NAG, they were responsive to the needs of the community. The reason that we identify a need of bringing NAG, which is a network action group, there were a lot within the 6 municipalities of NPOs, non-profit organizations, who were doing similar things or different things. But we needed to bring them together so that we empower them, we empower each other, we share the resources. We also assist those who were actually very, very active in the community, but they were not registered because they didn't know how to go around, and so they were assisted how to register. Thirdly, it was a matter of NAG creating an environment for the NPOs, non-profit organization, to assess the funding, where and how, which you cannot do if you are not registered. And for us, it was very, very important to prevent duplication, to share the resources, to share the information.